Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a guide and a review of the Rouges Den. I know that there are a lot of other guides and reviews out there, and I might be a little bit late because this minigame is very old. I'm going to be doing it with Cookie Eater. Unfortunately, Dragon X Jake does not have 50 agility, so I can't walk him through it. Um, Now, there are other things in the Rouges Den. A lot of people cook here, um, but I think I should start off with where it's located. It's located in Baroth. I hope I'm saying that right. And the quickest way to get there is by using the games necklace. Um, and you can get that in the Grand Exchange or you can make it yourself. Baroth is right over here, and there's a trap door. You just go down it, and then you'll be where I'm at. Now, as you may notice, there are a few safes over here, and if you want to crack them, they actually give you a lot of XP, about 70 XP every time you crack them. And then if you don't want to, if you want to make it a little easier on yourself, talk to Martin and get a scope or a stethoscope. Um, this thing right here, it's 10 GP and it makes it a lot easier. Now, these guys over here are using this fire to cook. It's a pretty fast method. I think it's closer to the bank than the actual one in the cooking guild, but the cooking guild one is a range. So it's one of the options that you have if you can't get in the cooking guild, or if you don't have the Varrock armor to get into the one thing in the cooking guild. So to get started, what you want to do is you want to talk to Brian, Brian O'Richard. I'm just walking these guys through it, and I'm just going to explain some of the finer aspects of it. Of course, they don't. I think they're lagging. This minigame is very difficult to accomplish, and I'm just telling you right now that if you don't have a lot of patience, I don't recommend doing it. Well, I guess I'm going to start without them if they don't want to do it. Okay. Now, if she fails, I'm going to show you what happens. You're going to be teleported out. Now, when you start off, you're going to open this doorway, and then you're going to search the floor. You got to be very meticulous in what you search. This is a very hard mini game, and you do need a lot of patience. I'm going to try to go as slowly as possible. All these obstacles, they lower your agility, and all the traps that you disable lower your thieving. Now you want to keep an eye on this. If you only have 50 agility and 50 thieving, it's going to be very difficult for you to get to the end because you might actually run out of that level and you won't be able to complete it. Um, this is the method that I use. There are a few tangents that you're able to use. Be very careful of wall traps. There's one right up here, and they always seem to get me. Um, what you want to do is you want to go straight through, because if you go any other way than straight through, you're going to be using more thieving than necessary. Also, I highly recommend you do this in low detail because it is a lot. It will relieve so much frustration because you can't see anything in high detail. Unfortunately, I don't have it set in high detail right now, and I don't think Hypecam will like high detail all that much. Now, this video is totally live, so if I slip up on something, it's because I'm not editing this. All my videos are live because I don't have any video editing software right now, and the video quality gets really fucked up whenever I try to import it into anything else. So all my videos have been live since like the update video. Now, as you can see that there are two ways, I recommend going this way because it's a lot simpler than flashing all those guards. Now, Cookie is pretty legit at doing this because she hasn't fucked up yet. So yeah, if you do see these guys in game, Dragon X Jake or Cookie, say hi to them. I know I don't have many fans, but it's kind of funny if you actually see them in game. Um, Now this game is hard. And I think I'm going to post a thread on the forums asking them to like up the XP a little bit for this game, because I think it's a really neat mini game. I just think the input is not equivalent to the output, because you're only going to get about like 1,000 XP for like 20 to 30 minutes of your time, and there's only a small possibility that you will get Rogue's armor, because at the very end there is a wall safe, and unfortunately the wall safe, there is a like a 50-50 chance that you will trigger a trap. And now there is a pattern, but I'm not sure if anyone's figured it out. Um, but I'm hoping that I don't trigger the trap. I'm gonna let Cookie, you know, do the safe first, I guess, to just see. Um, Now this is very, very difficult to go through. As you can see, that there is another way over here, and Cookie's gonna do that way, or not. I like to do it this way because I think it's easier than that way. um, but yeah, it's because I don't have high thieving or anything. Now there's a portrait picture puzzle over there, and it's quite easy. It's the one that's closest to the door, and you use it on there, and you can usually run through those traps. But I figure that this way is the method that a lot of people choose to use. Well, it's the one that I choose to use because I figure it's easier. Now, the rogue's armor does not give you any thieving bonus. I thought it gave you a thieving bonus or something, which is why I initially was trying to get it, but unfortunately it does not, and it is very difficult to get. They need to like change that so it's more like lumberjack or something, where it gives you an invisible woodcutting bonus. Now this is very hard. It's very like Indiana Jones like. Now, if you ever watch one of those little anime shows, I think they actually have. No, move! And she died. Oh, well, that's not good. I think she might be a little pissed off that she died, because she got actually pretty far. This is about like 75% of the way done. I kind of feel bad that she died. But as you can see, she made one mistake and she started all the way over. Yeah, and she's probably only got like maybe a couple hundred XP for all this that she's doing. Um, if you guys ever want me to walk you through this in game, I probably won't do it unless I don't have full anymore, or I die with my rogues, which I doubt I'm gonna do because I have gone through this maze so many times and I fucking hate it. Now, this right over here is a chest, and I want you to completely ignore it because this chest right here does not have anything in it but 10 GP, and it's just a distraction, and it will lower your thieving by a couple points. Because, you know, it's just there to distract you. Just go straight over here and through this grill. Now, there are other methods to do this, but this is the method I choose to do. There are faster methods if you have higher level thieving, or if you're just lucky and you can run through some of the traps. So, don't forget to always search the walls. These walls are very, very tricky, and you can't always see them, even in low detail. There are some dead space like this. There are no traps in here, and you go through here, and then you just search through all these. Just go straight through it. Now, at the very end, there are a few guards, and there's going to be some flash powder, and it's kind of easy to figure out what you're going to do with it. You're just going to throw it in their faces and run past them. And just wait for them to be close to you. Don't run after them, because there's a chance that they will hit you before you're able to throw the flash powder. Overall, I mean, I like how challenging this is, but I don't like the fact that the XP that you get is very minuscule. Now, this is a very hard trap to find, so I'm just going to emphasize that you search it. It's only one trap, but it's gotten me a few times, actually, because I just try to run past it. Now, there are 4 traps here, even though this one's only like 1. You can't really see it. This is very... I'm pretty sure there's a way around doing all this crap. But unfortunately, I'm not a very high thieving level, so this is the method I choose to use. I think this is where you would come out if you had 80 thieving and you did the quick method. But you can do this at 50 agility and 50 thieving. Now just ignore these, they're not going to do anything to you unless you purposely run into them. I think this game would be a lot cooler with blood like on these things, because they would look more, intimidating to do this. But I'm almost done, so I'm going to get to the review very quickly after this. But if you want a challenge, this is really something that you might think about doing. Now you see this guard right here? You want to run past him. Just run as fast as you can, little gingerbread man. Now these guards are pretty fast, but I just ran past him. And then you're just going to go through this, and then you're going to do one more. Unfortunately, Cookie's not here, so I can't have her, check one of the safes, and I'll check the other one. So we're going to just do this. Hopefully I don't trigger the trap, and I got a Rogue's Kit. The Rogue's Kit, as you can see, I just got 984 XP for doing all of that, and 468 Thieving XP and 516 Agility XP, and I got a Rogue's Kit for doing that. I was hoping that I would get a helmet, but unfortunately I did not. This right here, the Rogue's Trousers, the Rogue's Kit, and the gloves and the boots are all the rewards that you can get from this. I was hoping that I would get the helmet so I could show you the defensive bonus. I think it's about like 28-ish, but unfortunately I don't have it. So overall, I would rate this minigame about a 2, just because it's so difficult and the rewards that you get are pretty shitty. As you can see, this is the armor you get. I unfortunately don't have the helmet. It is practically weightless. It's like 1 kilogram, and it does not give you a thieving bonus at all. And you also get a Rogue's Kit, which is actually kind of useful, but it's not worth the trouble that you have to go through to get it. It can turn into any tool that you'd like. Overall, I don't think that this game is worth doing unless you have a lot of patience. As you can see, if you make one mistake, you have to start all the way over, and the XP it renders is very minuscule compared to the amount of effort that you have to put into doing this. The rewards itself, I mean, aesthetically, I'd probably give it about a 3 out of 5. I just want to get it because I started something and I want to finish it. The usefulness of this fire, though, for cooking, I would probably give, a 4 out of 5 for this part of the den itself, because you can get a lot of thieving XP from these chests over here and this fire, and then you can, this guy actually has some useful items like lockpicks and stethoscopes. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This was totally a live video, a live guide, so I can't really put numbers or anything, so an overall score for this whole place would be a 2 out of 5, just because I think it is challenging, but at the same time, the rewards are not equivalent to the amount of effort that you have to put in to get them. If you would like more guides, and if you would like more reviews, please leave a comment. If you think I did a horrible job and you think I should just stop video making, please let me know. Thanks.